What is going on, y'all? Today I'm bringing to you guys another beauty. This is Real Steel's Huginn Compact. The original Huginn was conceived by Ukrainian designer Ivan Braganets in 2022, inspired by Norse mythology, specifically Odin's ravens, who go by the name of Huginn and Munin, I believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Also, please correct me if I've butchered Ivan's name. But following that release, the Huginn Compact was then released in 2023. And when you purchase the knife, a little something like that, you can see a little bit of the resemblance, perhaps. But yeah, so let's get into it. It's got an overall length of 7.24 inches. It is a compact version. Yeah, it is a pretty small knife, but got a good amount of handle length. I do have small hands, so do keep that in mind, but definitely more than enough room for a 4-fingered grip. And then a closed length of 4.09 inches. And then that blade is going to be 3.15 inches. So, not quite under that 3-inch mark, but it's a pretty compact blade. And that blade is going to be a stone-washed VG10 drop point. It's going to be a thumb stud deployment. You can kind of take a look at that right there. Kind of reminds me of the bottom of like a Coke bottle. Or moving on, it's got a blade thickness of 0.09 inches. Seems pretty thin. It's got a good amount of jimping right there. There's the side profile for it. It's got a fuller running along the blade. So if you want to open it up sort of like a nail nick knife, then you can do that certainly. A really slim knife. It's going to be approximately 2.3 ounces. For those of you who like things in grams, it's going to be 65 grams. If you like a little heft to your knife, this is probably not gonna suit you as well. My particular model, it's going to be in a nature micarta, but you can also get in blue denim micarta. Or if you're more of a G10 person, they do have it available in a green G10 with a black PVD coating on the blade, or a black G10 with an option of having that stonewash finish or that PVD coating. The locking mechanism is, of course, that crossbar lock. It does have a little bit of lock stick, particularly when I whip it out like that. It does have a little bit of resistance there, but nothing too bad. I do enjoy it quite a bit. Yeah, as I've been using it more, I've found that the action's only been getting smoother. I'm not entirely sure if that's normal with most knives with the crossbar lock, but it's been doing pretty well for me. Certainly not enough for me to be deterred from purchasing it again, but of course everyone has different criteria for their knives. In general, the opening action is real smooth. I love the way the thumb studs feel. It's a little bit of a different flavor than some stepped studs that you would normally find in a lot of other blades. So you can kind of look at those profiles side by side. It's not really going to be anything abrasive, so if you got tender fingers like me, it's not gonna bother you too much. As compared to some other knives, this is it next to the Kaiser Milital. I would deploy them by whipping them out, but I've got kind of a lot of stuff on my desk right now, and I don't want to. I'd prefer not to break anything or make a fool out of myself, so that's those next to each other. I also have Spyderco Paramilitary 2. That is also another popular one. And this is it next to the Dragonfly 2. So yeah. Moving on to the pocket clip, you have a deep carry wire clip. I found it to be very usable with both jeans and sweatpants pockets. Sometimes I'll take my keys out of my pocket and I'll send whatever is clipped to my pocket flying onto the ground, but this clip's been doing well for me. It's been very solid. Definitely one of my lightest knives. You can definitely forget that it's even in your pocket. A great option if you're thinking about carrying a knife in pants that you aren't going to wear with a belt, or if you don't anticipate having to use your blade and you're just looking for something that's going to just kind of disappear in there, something that you don't think too much about, then pretty good option. Personally, for me, I've been loving carrying this knife. It's been about 2 months since I've gotten it, 2-3 months, but what I love about it is the fact that I just don't have to think too much about it. It's a really slim and light knife, a real no-brainer for an everyday beater for me. I've dropped on the ground a couple times, but I think that just the fact that the blade's got that stone wash and the scales are micarta, I'm not afraid of things in my pocket scratching it up. I'm not afraid of dropping it on the ground. It's just it's really lightweight but rugged looking blade for you. You can find them right now for $59 on Real Steel's website, but I have seen them around for about $55-ish on other websites. Do keep in mind that if you're ordering through their website, you may have to pay import duties if you are a citizen of the United States. I ended up having to pay about, I want to say like $20 for the duty cost. Yeah, but overall, the Huginn Compact has really been a delight, and I found myself carrying it a lot more than other knives that I personally find to be a lot more aesthetically pleasing or quote-unquote beautiful. But I think it's, I don't know, I mean, it's the epitome of just a real lightweight beater knife. It looks the part, and for the tasks that I've been using it for, it's really held up real nice. A definite recommendation if you're looking for a super lightweight knife that's fidgety and you won't have to worry about scratching it up. Give you guys a couple more. Oh, that's embarrassing. Sorry, I don't want to whack my water bottle on my desk, but the fidget factor, it's pretty damn good. I think definitely a lot easier to open than a lot of the knives that I have. But let me know what you guys think. You guys like the way it looks? For those of you who already have this blade, what do you guys think? Do you guys carry this a lot? Is it just in a drawer? I will say though, I can see how this could be a pretty anticlimactic knife for, depending on where you're ordering it from. If you're paying duties, that'll come out to be around, over $80 with tax included. I can definitely see this being a little bit of an anticlimactic knife, especially dropping $80 on a knife that wouldn't even make for that great of a paperweight. But I've been enjoying it. I would say, in general, I do like a rugged looking knife to give me the confidence that if I drop it onto my foot, it'll give me a little bit of a boo-boo. But with this one, I really don't mind. But thank you guys for listening. That's all I have for you guys today. I wish you guys a good day and even better health.